Hello, hello, friends. Come on in. Water's fun. We are going to make a fall wreath tonight using this sign. It will be on the character board. Okay. Come on in and join me, y'all. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. Maybe everybody can see the sign. How are you, Miss Kathy? Maybe it'd be better if I put it over here. Those of you that are joining, spread the love, spread the word. Sprinkle me out there. There. Thank you. I thought it was pretty neat. If I can get it to stay up. There. Okay. I done cut some of my mesh to 10 inches and went ahead and ruffled them and put them together. Hi, Deanna. I'm doing good. Give me 1 second. All right. It's been a lazy day, but that's okay. So we've got this sign says fall for Jesus, he never leaves. Okay. Thank you. All right, so this is what we're working with. And we are making it on the Unique in the Creed character board. Just like that. Just like that. We are using this mesh. Goes perfectly. I have, let's see, some sunflowers that I'm going to put with it. And let's see, I've got 3 sunflowers. And I've got some leaves. And if possible, we may put some of these pumpkins in there. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, so that's the plan. Don't know how well it's going to work out, but we will try. Okay? So we'll put that right there. This is the ribbons I have chosen. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or not, but I know I'm using this one. And it's a 2.5 inch. All right. I seem to be froze up. Am I froze up, y'all? Hi, Donna. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, as you're coming on, hit those like buttons, hit those hearts. It helps my ag lorm. Share me out there into the Facebook world. Sprinkle me, float my boat, whatever you gotta do. So that's what we're doing. We'll put that there. Hopefully you can see it. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Trying to help a friend find me. Okay. And what I've done is I cut all my mesh at 10 inches. Okay. Because the idea that I have is to go around my board. Once I get these situated the way I want them, they'll go around just like this. Okay. And then I'll have the ribbons over top. Okay. If I decide to make a bow, I'll use this one, some solid green, and this color to go with the fall leaves. Okay? All right. Thank you for the sprinkles, guys. Much appreciated. All right, so I'm going to finish doing my ruffle here. I'm doing curl side down. They're 10-inch squares, and you're just going to scrunch it down the middle. Okay, fold it over so it looks like that. And I'm putting rubber bands around to hold, so that it holds its shape until I'm ready to put it on my board. And I'm just kind of overlapping it, just a tad, so that the edges don't show. And put them in a pile, because in this way it'll be easier to load the board. And those of you that are joining that don't know me, my name is Tammy. Excuse me, I'm with Unique Reads by Tammy. You can find me by joining my page. If not, if you hit that like button or the hearts, after the live, I can find you and invite you to my page. All right, hang on. Now let me find me again. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm trying to help somebody find me. Okay. Maybe she'll find me in just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So you're going to take it curl side down. Let me snip that off. Okay. You're just going to scrunch it up the middle. Just like that. You're going to take it and you're going to make it look like I call it a ghost. So make it look like a little ghost. It's a ruffle though. And tie the rubber band around it. Well, just like that. And then I'll take it, because I want it to overlap just a little to help hide the cut edge. There, just like that. How many of you are new to my page tonight? Show some hearts or some thumbs up, or you can go on and let us know where you're watching from. You're going to have stragglers. Just go ahead and snip those off. All right. I don't know how much mesh I'm going to need, but I know I cut 16 pieces at 10 inches. At 10 inches. Oh, dropped one. So what's everybody doing this fine Saturday evening? Besides watching me. What's for supper? Let's see if she found me. Last one. Oh, let me fix that one first. Okay. I know. I tried telling you that. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and cut my ribbon. I have glitter on my nose and it's driving me nuts because I can see it. Okay. I'm going to cut these at 12 inches. And I think I'm only going to cut 8 and see what happens. See how I like it because it's wide. And I may cut some of the smaller ones to put in here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Not seeing any comments, y'all. I don't know if I'm froze up or what's going on. Oh, have you? I've been hanging out on the couch all day. Wasn't sure if I was going to do a live or not. Alright, so I cut my mesh 10 inches, 16 at 10 inches. Thank you, Miss Amanda. Yes, spread me out there. Send her sailing. Thank you. Hey, Tina. Thank you. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Isn't that sign gorgeous? I love it. When I bought it, when I seen it, I had to have it. I've been doing well. I can't complain. How are the babies? I lost my trash can. Hang on. Hello, Maureen. How are you? So we are going to do this on the character board, like I said. So it'll look like this. Okay. Oh, wow. How cool is that? Oops, sorry. Y'all can't see it if I move it. There. I'm doing well. Alright, if some of you that are popping on, this is the sign we are working with. I grabbed out a few sunflowers to put with it. Okay. We have some of these. And I'm not sure about putting the pumpkins on there or not, but I'll try. No promises. But I do want to put these because my sign has sunflowers in it. And it says, "Fall for Jesus, he never leaves." Welcome back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fold these so that they're ready when I'm ready. Let's see how many people we can get in here tonight. If we can get to 30, I may do a giveaway. This is not a custom order. This wreath is available for purchase. Okay. Yes, and make sure to share. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now I'm going to load my board. This piece of string came with the sign. I'm not going to use it for that. Hi, Vicki. Welcome, welcome. Vicki from Texas, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. That way, you'll have your hanging already there and ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this side through too because I don't know how long I want it. That should do right there. Thank you. Much appreciated. Not that much because I can always fix it. Thank you, Amanda. Much appreciated. Alright, let's make sure that ain't going to go nowhere. I don't think that it will, but hey. Alright, so we've already got our hanging taken care of right there. Okay? There. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to load my board. Okay? This might be a little trickier than I thought. Because I want this to go through. There. Like that, see? And then I will take a piece of ribbon. Want to make sure it's as even as possible before you put it in. Okay. Just like that. Pull it as tight as you can. You don't want it to come back out. Give it a snip. Okay, now I have this as my guide. Okay, because this sign, I want to make sure that I'm not hiding all of my mesh. Okay, I want it to line up evenly so that it looks just like this when it's done. Okay, that's my goal. It was in the 40s last night here. It was a little chilly. Hi, Karen. Welcome from Texas. We have 2 Texas ladies in the house. Welcome, welcome. Me too. Yuck, 88. I'm done with summer. Done with the summer heat. I think what I'm going to do is preload my board all the way around. Do not snap them together yet because you will need to have some space. I think today it didn't get out of the 60s here in Georgia. But I'm happy when it's 60s and 70s. It said it's supposed to be a little bit of rain tomorrow. And I'm hoping the hurricane doesn't destroy Florida. This is a Unique in the Creek character board. There are 16 holes all the way around, and there's 3 rows. I'm using rows 2 and 3. Because in that way, see, it's not so far out there. If I put it on the first 1 and 2, it may be too much. Because I don't want it to be a ginormous wreath. I just want it to be quaint, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to put a ribbon in every one. I think just 8 I will. If y'all will help me out, catch all the comments as I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to catch everybody's comments. If I miss them, I'm sorry. If you'll ask it again. Do not mind whatsoever to answer any questions. Oh yeah, I have. I've already put it away or I would show it to you. Alright, now I'm ready. Okay, I'm going to go and continue the same direction I was going in. I've already made these. So all I'm doing is finding the center of it because I've already put it together. Fishing it through. Then I'll take a piece of ribbon. Make sure it's even. It is. I'm just going to place it right there. And zip it up. There, see, I don't want to do too many ribbons because it would be too much. I think this is perfect. I'm not out of anybody's view, am I? Okay, good. I will go back and trim my zip ties here in just a moment. Hey, Cindy. Did they get you taken care of, Miss Cindy? My other buddy's here. All right. So that's that. And see, when I put this together, that's going to look so amazing, don't you think? Of course, it'll be raised. I forget which lady taught me that, but I'm thankful for her because that's how it will look. Well, that stinks. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. have another one I want to make, but I can't do it live. I don't want to get in trouble. Whoops. Forgot to put my ribbon in there. There we go. Cut these. Oh, it does. It could be for me pulling on this stuff. I'm not real sure. I'm not sure how to fix that. Let's see. I may have to go out and back in. I'm not sure. Let me look and see if I can fix it. Okay, maybe I need to move my Chromebook back. Did it go away? Oh, good, thank you. I don't know what I did, but I'm glad whatever it is, we fixed it. Yay! All right. Thanks for telling me. Okay. Isn't this gorgeous, y'all? I'm loving this. But I love fall. I love anything fall. Fall, Christmas. Um, but fall most of all is my favorite. Thank you. All right. Get them out of my way. So neat and clean. That's nice. Oh, do you not? Boo. We lived in Florida. It didn't change much there either. When I was a kid, I don't remember the leaves changing much. But they've already started changing here. Our dogwoods change first. I know I keep messing with my ribbons, but I'll fix them when I'm done. I just don't like it looking sloppy. Let me go ahead and plug in my glue gun before I forget. Your leaves don't change either, Donna? Oh, okay. Okay. Get my ribbon. Everybody see okay? I'm not hiding nothing from you. If I am, just scream at me. I'll move it. I'm just pulling it up. I'll show you. Oh, really? I always wanted to go up to Maine, up in that area, because their leaves are always so pretty. Every fall picture I see from that area. I'm putting them together, Cindy, and then pulling it straight down. See? No, I do all kinds of stuff. No, I work with the wireframes too, but most of the time I like to do these when I'm making these kind of wreaths, and I like to make my flowers on these boards. But I have made other stuff on the wireframes. Yeah, I did. Yep, I'm taking it like this, Cindy. And I put it on my board. And I'm taking it and going through the bottom the best that I can. And popping it through the top. See? Oh, wow. Yeah, I just haven't bought one yet. Yeah. Normally I'll use my pliers over here. And pull on it that way instead of my hands, but excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hang on, I will show you. I'll cut a piece. Okay, so I've got it cut at 10 inches, okay? 16. 16 cuts at 10 inches. I take my mesh, curl side down, factory edge on both sides, scrunch it up the middle. Okay, like you normally do, like you have a bow tie. But what I did is I turned it, stuck my finger right there in the middle, and made it look like that. So it looks like a ruffle. Okay? And then what I've done is I put a rubber band around it to hold it. I hope that helped you. Okay, I just have a few more to put on. 4 more to be exact. And I just thought it would help save some time because some of my lives have been really long. You're welcome. And I'm trying to figure out how to cut back on my time. Because, you know, I get carried away and don't pay attention to the time sometimes. Because, I mean, I enjoy doing lives. You are so welcome. You are very welcome. Alright, so then move this stand out of the way just a little. Let me get my ribbon. Trying to make sure my ribbons are even, my tail ends. Okay. And I just place it right here. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Yeah, I did notice that. Um, okay, so this one doesn't get a ribbon. So what I've done is I cut 8 ribbons because I wanted to do every other because I did not want it crowded. And I think with this 2.5-inch ribbon, it helps tremendously as far as how much ribbon is on your wreath. Okay? It doesn't look so overloaded. I don't. Normally I do, but this is a 2.5-inch ribbon. Cut it 12 inches, and I was afraid that if I put other ribbon in here, it would be too much. So I only went with the one, and then when I'm done, I will, if I make a bow, then I'll incorporate all the other colors. More than likely, I will have a bow. Because for some reason, I think every wreath has to have a bow. I hope that helped, Margaret. It's this thing that keeps popping up on my computer. It needs to go away. Thank you. Okay. Last piece of ribbon. Oh, wait. Yeah, last piece of ribbon. For some reason I thought I lost count. And you just place it right over top. Okay, just like that. And you want to pull it tight because you don't want it to come loose in the end. There. Last piece of mesh, and then we'll play with everything else. Okay, now let me cut these off. Okay. Now, I am going to set this right here because I want you to see what it's going to look like. Where is the top? Hang on, let me find my top. There it is. This is the top. I have not. Yeah, normally I do that or I put it in my little bow maker. Alright, so here's the top. Now, I want to place it just right. I want to see what I got, how much room I've got to play with. You're very welcome. Here's what we have so far. My nose itches. Okay, and then somewhere around here, I will find a way to put these in. Thank you. And I think what I might do is put my bow off to the side if I do a bow. A couple of those. I think I'll just do like maybe 2 on each side, maybe like that. And then see, we can put these leaves in here also in different places. So what I think I need to do first is go ahead and attach my sign. Alright, make sure I'm on the up. That glue sticks there. Really? I thought I had this thing plugged in. You know what? I don't. Alright, I'm going under, y'all. I'll be back. Okay. What if I was to put okay. I was thinking that what if I took and pushed my flowers into the styrofoam? Okay, just a little bit more. There. there. About one right here. And make sure that's where I want it. Hello. Welcome, Renee. There, I think I like that. Now, okay. I think I like that. That's okay. It don't bother me one bit. Do not apologize. You are fine the way you are. I think I just want to do 2 sunflowers. What do you think? What do y'all think of this? 2 sunflowers, or should I add another? Thank you. I'm trying. See, 3? Okay. Thinking right about here. And that covers up the... What do you think of that? I mean, I can always do my bow coming off of the... Or I can put it up here with these other 2. just like that. What do you think of that? I was thinking, Cindy, about doing my bow somewhere over here, or maybe coming off of the bottom. What do you think of this? All right. Do you? Okay. Hang on, I need an ibuprofen. My head is splitting wide open. Why, I don't know, but it is. All right, so you like them just like this. All right. You think so? I wish I had smaller ones. And I might have. Hang on, let me look and see what I got. Well, I see your point. Let's see, how about these? Okay, I see your point. I could add some leaves. That would be... Yeah. And then put my bow down at the bottom. Thank you. I'm starting to get a really bad headache. Okay. Oh, you're fine. Alright, so what if I take this one out and leave those two? Because then I can take my leaves here. Hold tight, y'all. Yeah, I know there's a storm coming. That covers it covers it. I don't like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, this thing keeps popping up. All right. Let me look. I've got stuff under the table here. Give me 1 second. Okay, what about that one? And I have an orange one. What about those, ladies?
Can you do something for me right now?
What?
Can you move him over a little bit so I can put his house down?
You're not supposed to touch them when they're out of their shell.
I know, but I want him.
He's molting.
I know, but he wants to be under a shell, and I can't get him back over there because he's in that corner. Here, I'll pick him up.
No, don't pick them up.
Well, that's gonna hurt him.
You're not supposed to handle them when they're molting. Okay, I like the orange too.
Well, you're handling him.
Not supposed to. All right. Hurry before he moves. All right, go on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just didn't want to. I didn't know how to move him.
Very gently. Okay. So everybody likes the orange. Okay, yeah, I agree. So you like these both together? What do you think of that? And then I can do the bow over here. How's that look? I wish I had another orange one. You like that better? All right. All right, let me attach my sign. Okay. Do a tri-color. You know what? I have a red one, I think, or a burnt orange. So we can set that one up like that. Hang on just a second. I have an idea. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. Thank you. What do you think of that? Sorry, y'all. Okay, but how am I going to do it without it covering up my lettering? Sorry, something keeps popping up in here. There we go. We're stuffed. There we go. Alright, so now we just need to glue them down. But before I do that, I need to attach my sign. So, let's put these just like that so we know exactly how they go. And I cut my stems too short, so that's okay. Thought about using, nope, not gonna work, never mind. Yes, I agree. I can move my sign over just like that. That's as far over as I can move it. And then that way, when I put these on here, just like this, thank you. Put the red one on top. Red center? Yeah, I think this one needs to be at the top because it's tiny. Bear with me. Still tinkering. Alright, I like that. And then once we get them in there, I'll be able to move them a little bit more to get them off of the words. Hey Lori, how are you? Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. So we'll put them right there, and that right there. Now I need to find my wire. Alright. I don't have any floral tape. I've got these thingies. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do leaves, I think, down there. I've got pumpkins. I've got all kinds of stuff I can use down there. I'm sorry. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. No. Nope. I use floral stems or zip ties to put them in. All I did was glue down the foam that helps raise my sign. Alright, almost got this part of it done. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. I do that quite often. Alright, what I'm going to do is wrap this behind here, behind my zip tie that I already had right here. Where I already have my zip tie, I'm just going to wrap that. I will more than likely do another one Monday. I don't normally do lives on Sundays and Wednesdays. But thank you for joining. You have a wonderful evening, Miss Catherine. I'm just going to go around and do the same thing all the way around. Because that, my friends, is what's going to hold this in place for me. Oops. Alright. Almost there, y'all. One more piece. Alright. don't want to cooperate with me. Okay, now okay, now let me put this one in the middle. Bear with me, y'all. I was hoping that would work, but it's not going to. That's what I was going to try to do. But I was thinking if I cut this one a little longer, I don't have another orange one. I can cut this one longer. So that it can go into the into the foam. That one I'll have to glue down, I think. Let me get a red one. Yeah, I could do that. What did I do with, oh, there it is. We're gonna make a stem. I'm gonna do this. Well, that was a dud. Put this one on, I'll take the other one off. The other one was a dud. Ha. There we go. with me. Yeah. What do you think? You sure? What do y'all think? Thank you. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Alan. All right. So here, where we've got a little bit of a gap, okay. I think what I'm going to do Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's not going to stay. not gonna stay. All right. I'm thinking that my bow should come off right here. And I think these leaves looks like I'm just going to place them around. Hi, Deanna. Thank you. I did use character board. But I used a piece of I used this under my sign to help raise it. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. I don't know if it's a masterpiece or not, but it's worth the try, that's for sure. somebody, I cannot remember for the life of me who taught me the idea of using the foam underneath my sign to help raise it up. It was a marvelous idea. Whoever it was, I give them credit. Yay! I like working with the character boards. I'm getting creative, y'all. I'm plugging holes. No problem. There's a net. It won't leave me alone. Y'all are welcome to use any idea that you see me do. It does not bother me a bit. Away from me, Matt. I want this right here. If anybody came on and thinks that they're late, if you still see me, then you're not late. If you still see the little live button flashing up there, then this is not a replay. There you go. Alright, now, guess what time it is? It's bow time. I was going to put pumpkins on here, but I'm not sure that that's a good idea. Yes, it's bow time. But anyway, before I start my bow, here's what I have so far. What do you think so far, ladies? I'm happy with it. you. You just need to work with this little guy right here. Now I think the bow will go right here, or off to the side here. So let me set this right over here. Thank you. There we go. We'll set that just like that. Get the bow maker. Ta-da! Like I said in the beginning of my live, this wreath is not a custom order. It is available for whoever would like it. There we go. Maybe you can see it. It's not going to cooperate. We'll just lay her down. Okay, bow time. Thank you. I think thinking the biggest loop I'm going to do is 5.5. 5.5 loop. Okay, how many of you are still with me? How many do we have that are new to my channel? Alright, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to tuck these. Well, hey, Miss Kelly. Kathy Keller. Welcome, welcome. I like new people. Alright, so I'm going to tuck that. I'm going to leave this one as the star of the show. Okay, so it's going to go on the top, I think. We like first timers. Where are you from? I knew what you meant. Oldie but goodie, I love you. I love y'all. Alright, I'm going to start with this pattern on the bottom. Awesome. Welcome, Pat. Welcome all you new people. Alright, so I am going with Alberta on ice. I'm going to do an 8-inch tail, I think. New Jersey. We like New Jersey. Yeah, it's upside down. Welcome, welcome, everybody, welcome. Those of you that are new that don't know me, my name is Tammy. I'm with Unique Reads by Tammy, the one and only creator of this mess. You are more than welcome to like my page, sprinkle my page, share it with all your friends. And my ribbon has jumped ship. I mean, jump ship. Let's see, how long of a tail do I really want? Yes, yes, welcome everybody. Send some hearts. Like my page, follow my page, hit the notification. You'll always know when I go live again or when I post something on YouTube. Sort of made a mess of my ribbon, y'all. And I'm just going to go out to about 5.5 inches on my loop. Maybe 6 at most. Yes, we like new people. Oh, come on. It's not cooperating with me. And what my goal is a 2-1 type bow here. So you'll have 2 loops on one side and 1 on the other. Thank you, Cindy. Much appreciated. Okay, so you'll have 2 loops on one side and 1 on the other. Alright, just like that. Next, we will go with this green, this lovely green. I will make my tails long. I can always go back and fix them. I'll start on this side. You know, I'm not sure. I've seen it done a couple times. Instead of doing 2 loops on each side, I'm going to do 2 loops on one side and 1 loop on the other, and then alternate back and forth. Um, Cindy, do you remember what kind of bow that's called? Or do any of you ladies know what it's called? I don't know if it's a terry bow or I don't remember. But this side will have 2 loops. And this side will have 1. Does she? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I don't do it very often, but I do like the way it looks. We'll go with Funky Town. How's that? Or we can just call it the Tammy bow. See, the goal is to have all the colors shown, just like that. Now we're going to use this one. Now what I'm doing is I'm coming in a little bit each time. This one, I kind of want to make it just like that. About a 4. Okay. All right. I know I'm quiet. We're starting to wind down some. All right, now let's go with these little sunflowers. Well, no, let's not. I have a red. Let me go get the red. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Or I could do a yellow or let me get the yellow. That way it's not too much of one color on top. I think it'd be perfecto not to have the same color multiple times on top. Give it some contrast by giving it a tad bit of yellow. And then we'll do that. I'm just going to do probably a loop. I think that's what I'll do is a loop. Hold on. There. It's not even, y'all. Sorry, I'm picky. I'm picky. Or it's OCD 1. Okay, now I'm happy with it. Alright, stay there. Bringing all my tails out. Now, we're going to go with this one. Like I said, I wanted this one to be the star of the show. So I'm going to do 4 loops. It's a 3.5. Did I lose everybody? Give it a twist. Push her down. Last loop. All right. And there it is. Now I'm going to turn it to the side. I'm semi-fluffing my bow as I am twisting it whichever way I want it to go. Thank you. Now I'm going to pull up on it, attempt to anyway. This thing will not go away. There. Now, just going to push it down. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. These up here, I'm going to go ahead and cut them. I don't really want them long anyway. I wonder if I can bring that one down. All right. Now, I'm just tucking these, pulling them through so they're all in the same place. Okay, now. There. Now, I'm going to take me a zip tie. I believe I did that. Now, I'm going to pull it as tight as I can. There. There we go. Now I'm just going to fluff it. All right. Here's my bow. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you. Oh, okay, good deal. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and clip these. And then we will attach our bow, and then we're done. Okay. Now to attach it's going to be the tricky part. try this. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? You like it on the side like that? Thank you. So its side is good. It doesn't look like it's too much. Should my bow be smaller? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, your opinion matters. Alright, ladies. With this said, this is available for purchase. I will post the finished product here in just a little bit so that you guys can see it hung up. And then I will post a price in the comments. So even if you have a wreath, thank you, Cindy. Even if you are a wreath maker, but you want something different, but you don't want to make it yourself, or you know somebody that wants a wreath, feel free to let me know. This one is available. I am positive that I could probably get this signed again and make another one. Just let me know. Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody that was able to hang out with me tonight. Sorry it took so long. Thank you, Richard. I'll follow you. What was I going to say? Until next time, I don't normally go live on Sunday, but there's a possibility that I could, but I will let you know ahead of time. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. It came out a lot better than I expected. Thanks for your help and encouragement. It means a lot. As always, don't forget to sprinkle. Like my page, follow my page. Follow me on Etsy and YouTube. And you will always know when I'm live. Excuse me. With that said, y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.